Province. The case against a police officer accused of killing 2 women has been remanded to the 10th of this month. This to allow for an outside magistrate to be brought in to handle the matter, as one of the parents working at the court or works at the court. The suspect brought a recusal application forward asking for the magistrate to recuse himself. eNCA reporter Lethiwe Mdluli is following this case, and she joins us now live just to give us more details. Lethiwe, just give us more details in terms of what happened in court. Recusals now and magistrates having to step away from this case?
Of course, Masejo, and it was a very short, brief appearance by Mdluli, the officer that is accused of killing these 2 young women. He has brought an application forward asking for the magistrate to recuse herself because one of the parents, and his father, is an employee of this court. He's saying that the magistrate would be biased in his case, and he has asked for an outside magistrate to come in and take over. And that is why this matter has been remanded to 10 November, which is Thursday, where an outside magistrate will try and come in and take over this matter. But right now, as you can see, there are protesters outside the Pinetown Magistrates Court who are calling for this police officer not to be given bail. He was actually meant to apply for bail today, but of course that will be moved to Thursday. But at the moment, I'm actually joined by Entle's father, Ubabuk Oscar Msomi. I want to bring him in because he is the parent that actually is an employee of the court, and ask him how he feels about this. Babu Msomi, thank you so much for joining us at eNCA. Just your response to what has happened in court today. The magistrate has been asked to recuse herself because you are an employee of this court.
Yeah. Well, I actually feel that this is totally unfair, especially because I stay and work in this place, but I wasn't supposed to be any other place other than there. What has happened here is that you can clearly see that there are delay tactics that are at play. The guy is is just grasping at straws. The last time that this matter was postponed, he said that he has witnesses that he'd like for them to come through and give his side of the story, at least regarding bail. Today we're here at court for him to do the bail application. There are no witnesses present, but what we find is that he's putting another application now asking for the magistrate to recuse herself. Clearly, even when we come back on Thursday, as this matter has been postponed for a short period, we might find that there's going to be some other thing that is going to come up with. And just looking at his demeanor, just looking at him in person as he was standing in the dock today, you could clearly see that this is a person who has no fear, who looks quite clean from a person who you would say is under stress. He's wearing a watch even. There's no sign of him being under any duress. So we feel like this is just unfortunate for us as the victims, and he's doing this intentionally, and it's definitely working for him in his favor.
And of course, this is the 3rd time you're in court. I can see that this whole thing is taking a toll on you. How is the whole family feeling about this, having to come back to court over and over again?
Yeah, it's disappointing. Remember, people take time to even come up and support us like they have, especially with the people that don't go to their jobs, don't do what they're supposed to do, and take time to come up here and support to get here and find that nothing is happening again and again, and for the 3rd time. And now we're called back to come back for the 4th time. What is happening here? You know, we need some answers, and we need for justice to come to play. But if things carry on like this, clearly there's no justice here in South Africa. Clearly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much again.
So Masejo, that is Oscar Msomi, who's the father of one of the victims, Entlema Josie. And as you can see, some social workers actually came out to support the family. And as Oscar Msomi is saying, is that they're very grateful that people are actually coming out to support, but they're now scared that all this support is going to go away without anything happening in court, because he is accusing this alleged murder or the police officer of delaying tactics. The last time we were here, we did hear from the defense that they wanted to consult more witnesses, and that's why this matter was actually postponed to today. But right now we have heard from the defense once again saying that they're bringing about this application for the magistrate to recuse herself, saying that she might be biased as to how this matter proceeds because Oscar Msomi is an employee of the court. But we will be here on Thursday to find out if Mdluli will actually make his bail application as he is expected to.
All right, Lethiwe Mdluli live for us in Pinetown. Let's leave it there for now.